Hi everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a general life reading for the sign of Taurus. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. So because this is a general read, this might not resonate with everybody. But if you found this video, there's probably something of value here for you. So stick around. And you can also watch your sun, moon, and rising to get a broader spectrum of what's going on. So this is just going to be asking about what's going on right now for Taurus in their general life. What energies are happening, any guidance that my Taurus gang might need to hear right now. Okay, this is for Taurus. One more shuffle. Okay, so again, this is for Taurus. Taurus. Okay, let's see. Just gonna get a couple more cards. This could be you being curious about something, or this could be someone coming in curious about you. Hang on. Okay. Let's see, can I just get a little more clarity on the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, some bridging energy. One more card, please, for the sign of Taurus. What's going on in their life? What's that? Okay, we're going to see if that wants to come back out. That was Nine of Cups, but it just did not want to stay flipped, so we're going to look again. I have a feeling this is like talking about an offer coming in for you. I'm just wondering if this is in love or, let's see. So Page of Wands is, oh, okay. All right. I almost like feel some energy coming off of this, like, I don't know, this might just be for some of you, but is someone about to propose to you, Taurus? Somebody thinking about marrying you? Okay, so Page of Wands is coming in with, he's curious about passion. Pages can be a little undeveloped, a little immature, but the Page of Wands is not the worst page to get. He's like looking at this wand. The wands are passion. He's kind of curious about it. But over here we have this like big giant pentacle offer coming in, and somehow I'm just hitting on that this is love. And even though pentacles are money, we have the Hierophant here, which can talk about structure. It can talk about structure, rules, religion, but also the Hierophant can talk about marriage. And then we got the Justice card here. Let's see. Just want a little bit more energy, a little bit more clarity on what's going on here. What's going on with this Page of Wands? Why is this Page of Wands here? And then the World just talks about closing out a cycle. Okay, yeah, this is to do with love. So one of two things. You either this could also be somebody going through a divorce who's coming to give you an offer. You know your story, but this is definitely somebody who's curious about love. Like they're looking at this picture, like this picture with you. Like I feel like this page is somebody else's energy. Queen of Cups is just like, it's a whole ton of love. It's very nurturing. It's very protective. It's very warm. Queen of Cups just has a lot of love. It's an emotional queen. The King of Cups doesn't show emotion, but the Queen of Cups definitely does. So there's an offer. It's like there's an offer coming in, but I almost want to say that this is like either you going through a divorce or somebody who's making you this offer is going through a divorce, because there's a cycle completing. and like a cycle closing out and a new cycle beginning. Let's see what's going on. I get some more cards about this situation. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So whatever's happening here with this Hierophant and Justice, I feel like this is tapping in on divorce. So this won't be for everybody. I think this is probably for, you know, a select few who are watching, but there's going to be some resolution in some type of closing out of something to do. I don't think this Hierophant is here to talk about rigidity or structure or religion. I think that this is here to talk about a marriage. This feels like one thing ending and one thing beginning. It feels like and closing out an old chapter and closing out and starting a new chapter. So I don't know if this is you or someone that you're dealing with, but this, whatever's going on here is bringing in a lot of stress. Like somebody has sort of gone through like a sort of devastating blow through this process over here. So this, and also there's just been like a lot of worry and a lot of fear, but whoever's dealing with this, if it's you or somebody around you, I feel like they're getting over this this sort of feeling of devastation and stepping to the line and facing the fears. There's a lot of major arcana here with the World here. I feel like whatever this is, I just want to get a little bit more clarity. I feel like it's going to be okay, but I think that this has just been like a really, whatever this experience has been for, if it's you or this other person, I think it's just been a really, really difficult decision. I mean, like not a difficult decision, but an incredibly difficult process. Emperor. There's just like judge vibes all over this. So I don't know what this is, but yeah, again, I feel like it's some type of divorce, close out of an old cycle. I feel like it's been really hard, but there's been some clarity set down, and the Emperor also shows up as kind of, I don't know, it's just tapping through for me that this is like something to do about a judge. Judgment is here too, but this judgment is like blowing fairness down on these people. Yeah, so I think if this is still in process, things are going to be okay, but I think for whoever's experiencing it, you or the person in your sphere, it's going to be okay, but there's just a lot of worry going on. There's a lot of sleepless nights, but some decision is going to be made. Let's just see if we can get a little bit more information about what's going to happen in this situation. If this is you, Taurus, or, you know, if this is someone out there going through this, Ten of Swords is a tough energy to be in, but know this, tens are completion. So this is a coming out of this energy, stepping up to the fears, facing the fears. There's some worry there, but this is going to come together. This is going to come together. Just want to get a little more information about kind of what's coming down the pike. This is too many cards. Okay. Okay, can I just get some clarity on what's coming around the bend with this situation? Whatever this situation is, there's definitely a new beginning happening, sort of, it seems like as a result of this, because there's like a closeout of a cycle and a beginning of a new cycle. The World is always like it's a good beginning. Let's see. Man, it gets hot in here when I do tarot reads for no other reason than just like energy. Okay, can I just get some clarity on the Three of Swords? And whatever this is, this situation that's going through this process has been like extremely hard. Some things are going to come to the light. some things that have been uncovered. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, so she's just right on top of the Emperor. Okay, whatever the situation is, whoever's dealing with this, you or your person are coming out on top. Like, you're coming out of this whole thing in Empress mode. That's the best place to be. This is sitting on the throne. So there's a lot of worry here. There's been some devastation, sleepless nights. There's been fear, but there's also been an ability to step to that fear. But some things are going to come to the light. It might be a little bit painful when these sort of things, you know, come to the light or uncovered. It might be that this is something that's hard to like revisit, to dabble back into, but it's necessary to have this resolution and this restart. But it's so yeah, there's gonna be some difficulty in there, but coming out at the end is the Empress. This is the tops. This is a position you want to be in after you go through something like this. So this is, to me, this is not a Six of Wands victory, but this is coming out of everything, head held high, knowing where you stand, knowing what you're doing, feeling confident. You know, it's like chin up, shoulders back. That's Empress. So don't worry too much, whatever this is going on. This is gonna be okay. It's gonna be a little rough in the middle, and then it's gonna be okay. We're just gonna get a couple of spirit song guidance cards for Taurus. This is also modeled after the traditional tarot, but the messages are just a little bit lighter. They're a little more encouraging, guiding. So I love this deck. It's I don't really like to use it for main spreads because it's so light. We can't really see if there's like aspects that we need to see, like Nine of Swords-y energy. It doesn't come through in this deck as well. So we're just gonna get a couple of encouraging messages. What does Taurus need to know? Try to remember, if you're going through this, if this is something that you're transitioning through, that you've got the World. That's a stable new chapter, and the Empress mode is where this is going to wind out, and that's a really great place to be. So just hang in there, okay? Yeah. Three of Shells, playfulness, bliss. Don't forget in this time, during all this worry, to get back into your bliss and to stay playful, and, you know, do your self-care. Try to be in your Empress mode as much as you can, because as much as we worry about things, it's like the worry doesn't create positive outcomes. And then we have Knight of Shells, charm, passion. I think this is like a Knight of Cups and Three of Cups too. I think this is more speaking to what's coming around the bend with this new offer. Like it's like during this, whatever's going on, there's also this sort of new thing coming in and happening, which I feel is a whole different person than whatever was going on with the turmoil. So yeah, there's charm, passion, a lot of love. Knight of Cups. Three of Cups is like total joy, harmony, community. This is a really sweet card to get. And then also Knight of Cups, Knight of Shells. That's just a really sweet card to get too, because Knights are sort of graduated a cut above a page. They know more what they're doing. But this is slow moving, and it might be slow moving because of whatever that process was over there. That came up in the first read. So patience, hang in there, try to stay out of your head, do your meditation, you know, go within, calm yourself down, get calm, and know that you're coming out of this in Empress mode. So don't be worried too much. You're gonna process through all this hard stuff, or your person, if your person's going through this, it's gonna wind out. The process is gonna close out, but it's gonna close out in a nice way, that whoever has to go through that experience is gonna be whole on the other side of it when they come out of the other side of it. All right, so try not to worry too much. All right, positive outcomes is what is happening either way. When we're talking about in the human aspect, positive outcomes in terms of coming out of it whole and happy and okay. So that's the desire, not about the material things. That didn't come up a lot here. So All right, Taurus, I hope this resonated with you. Hang in there if you're going through something tough, or if your person's going through something tough, just hang in there. Things are going to be all right. Yeah, hopefully this resonated with you. I thank you so much for coming out and being willing to receive this read. I really just appreciate you being here and being open to watching and receiving. Okay, take care, Taurus.